Здравствуйте! Вы на канале Игра Склад, с вами Дмитрий, и мы продолжаем проходить игру Cloudpunk. Так, мы с вами прибыли на следующее задание. Нам нужно пожитки забрать у Гилла. Но мы с вами прибыли в место, где мы еще с вами вроде как не были. И здесь было бы неплохо разобраться вообще в принципе на тему того, что же здесь есть вкусненького поживиться, так сказать. Вот. Торговец, с которым можно пообщаться. Холодоген. Забавненько. Так, и как мне все это дело пройти? Так, пока здесь больше ничего интересного нету, да? Но это, видимо, где-то на втором этаже. Или вон внизу это, на нижнем этаже. Так, попасть сюда можно непонятно как. Но мы сейчас с вами, наверное... А, вот лифт. И вот сюда можно по этой дорожке пробежать. Наверное, мы сейчас с вами пробежим по дорожке, вот эти вот две вещи соберем, а потом уже на лифте спустимся. Я думаю, что так будет лучше. Блин, сделали бы нормально, чтобы можно было самому камеру крутить, а? Пока, честно говоря, не понимаю, нафига я собираю вот эти вот... Но, как бы, какие-то вещи уже понимаю зачем, но зачем все, не знаю. О, кстати, 11 штуку наконец-то собрали. Что за холд кэш, а? Вообще, для чего это надо? Гла кэш. У нас на самом деле был один единственный, по-моему, код. Я его даже специально выписал. Может попробовать ввести его. B9... 6, 5. Нет, нифига подобного. Если знаете, зачем он нужен, напишите в комментариях. Мне это правда интересно. Ага, во, починить лифт. Требуется одна электроника. Починили. Вот оно зачем. Ну, в смысле, чип этот самый, какой, электроника зачем нужна? Будем периодически, видимо, чинить что-то. А ведь такая штука уже была где-то. Ладно, потом поищем, побегаем. Давай, прыгай! Беги! Еще быстрей! Так, ладно. О, кисть руки. Нафига это надо? Соколятник.
Hey, you interested in having your photo taken with this magnificent creature? Just 100 limbs.
No.
Wouldn't you like to know his name? He is Norman.
Hi, Norman. Is he a real bird?
Norman isn't a bird. He's a falcon.
A real one?
Well, he's not a hologram.
But is he a real falcon or is he artificial?
Ah, I understand your question now. You must think this is based on an animal. This is not. It is a unique creation. A falcon.
I've seen falcons before.
No, you must be mistaken. Perhaps you have seen a sparrow. They are very similar. You see, I specialize in chimeras.
What are chimeras?
Well, you know, there's a huge market for artificial animals, especially those that are rare or extinct. Chimeras are different. They are artificial animals which never existed, created from the imagination of man.
But I told you I've seen a real falcon.
Eh? Where?
Well, they're extinct now, I guess, but I saw them all the time when I was young. I'm from the Eastern Peninsula. They would circle around the farm in the summer, until the big dust storms hit back in the year of the dragon.
Listen, lady, I need you to do me a favor.
Okay. What?
Please leave, and don't tell anyone that there are real falcons, huh?
Sure, but why does it make any difference?
When people know they're looking at something that once existed instead of something that never could, they get depressed. And sad people don't spend money.
А грустные люди не тратят. Так.
Are you the delivery person?
Rania, yeah, I'm to take your package.
It's everything. My limbs, comm, holocrons, augments, everything I own. Make sure my family gets it. Just drop it in the post. I can't leave the queue or I'll lose my place.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, a chance to see the spire. I gotta take the shot. I get to go above the clouds.
Is it safe?
Sure, yeah, of course.
Okay then. Good luck, I guess.
Hey, thanks. Maybe I'll see you around.
Maybe.
Здорово. Так, посмотрим. У нас осталась только одна единственная вещичка, которую мы с вами не забрали. Она находится здесь. Сейчас мы ее...
You met that guy going on the ascension? Is he really going through with it?
He says the ascension takes him to the spire.
It sure does. And no further.
What do you mean?
It's an escalator to nowhere. It just ends.
Then what?
Well, then he falls a few miles down into the sea.
Who would build an escalator that goes nowhere?
You think everything in the city is logical? Look around, Rania. None of this makes sense. The city AI has gone mad.
He said it was safe.
Before he gave you all his possessions?
He knew?
He knew.
I don't get it.
You lived outside Nivalis, right? So you've seen the sky. You've got that memory. I've never seen the sky. I can live without it. But imagine you'd seen it just once. What would you do to see it again?
How's the sake control?
You don't drink, right? You should try it sometime, Rania. When things are going wrong, it's a great way to keep yourself trapped in the long right now.
Are you a poet now, Control?
You know it.
What should I do with his possessions?
Well, he stiffed us on the bill. His payment was rejected. So if you got anything from him, you should return it to a Cloudpunk delivery chute nearby to cover his debt.
What about his family?
Let me make this as clear as I can, Rania. I don't know if he gave you something or if he gave you nothing. But I knew if he gave you something, I'd have to tell you to return it to Cloudpunk HQ. Control out.
Uh-huh.
He sounded different. Are we going to take Gil's things back to Cloudpunk HQ?
Well, everything's packaged and postmarked. So, if we dropped them at the mail office, they'd get back to his family and Cloudpunk would never know.
But maybe it would be good for us to give it to Cloudpunk? And if we broke the rules, we could get in trouble. Or get Mr. Control in trouble.
Quiet for now, Camus. I have to think.
Так, и что он вещи в Cloudpunk и почтовый ящик. Ну, я отдам, наверное, в почтовый ящик. Я хороший. Давайте поговорим с Джимми.
Hey, got a minute? Sure, you got a minute. Who doesn't have a minute? It's less than 60 seconds. Near enough, right? Jimmy is the name. Jimmy, roll high.
I don't really have a minute.
You're wondering about the hands, right? You gotta know. Everyone does. They always ask me about the hands. I always say the same thing. I do. I always say if the shuffle wasn't working, they wouldn't have needed to break them. I'm right, right?
Were you cheating at cards?
Roll high. Wasn't I clear before when I says my name? Sure I was. You was listening. You're a clever lady. I got in trouble because I could roll double sixes every single time.
Really?
Near enough. Near enough that they broke my hand for it. Then when I learned with the other, they broke that too. Now, if I could just get some limbs for augments, I know I could make the money back for you at the table.
I'm not interested. Sorry.
You'll be back. They always comes back. I got the skills, lady. You're gonna invest in them one day. I'm telling you.
Каждый раз получаем после людей какие-нибудь эти, как их называется-то, достижения в стиме. Так, почтовый ящик это желтый. Почему почтовый ящик так далеко? Так, здесь опять много всего собирать придется. Неисправленные аугментации. Их мне кто-то починит? Так, а сюда нельзя, да? Ну ладно. Кстати, вот парки есть. То есть, такие себе, конечно, парки, но есть. Тун-тун-тун-тун. Так, что-то не понимаю пока. А, можно обойти сюда. А мне сюда не пускают. О. Почему меня туда не пускают? Кстати, уже осталось всего 6 перфокарт найти. Интересно, их всего 20? Мне придется последнюю бегать, выискивать непонятно где. Или их на самом деле намного больше? Так, осталось 5 перфокарт. Что за владелец? А, это фигня какая-то с едой. Так, посмотрим на карту. Мы вообще где? Мы здесь. Нет, не здесь. Здесь. Но сюда мы не можем попасть, потому что здесь вот перекрыто. Грусть. Ладно, хорошо.
I can't do it, Camus. I can't give away Gil's final possessions to settle his debts.
Will we get in trouble?
I don't care.
А что дилер нам может предложить?
Your face looks familiar. Do you need some stems?
Какие-то стимуляторы и сок. Вот я думаю, может взять, что ли? Давай мне дополнительную энергию. А у меня энергии-то нету.
Thanks.
See you again. Soon.
Не знаю, а здесь что можно купить?
Welcome to my humble restaurant in the rain. What can I get you?
Энергетик и жареные тараканы.
Huh. Thank you.
Don't let all the rain get you down. See you again soon.
Честно говоря, понятия не имею, нафига оно мне надо было.
Hey, Rania. Are you there?
Yeah? You don't sound good, Control.
What? I'm fine. If I could just sleep. I used to be able to sleep, you know.
Are you sure you're okay?
What is wrong with him?
I think he said some drinks.
He sounds strange, like he is confused.
Broadcasting nav point. Collect the package, 14FC. Get on with it.
Who from? Where am I going?
Always questions from you. Just do your goddamn job. Control out.
Нет, слушайте, ну почему меня сюда не пускают? Несправедливо. Видимо, там где-то в середине, как там, дальше по игре, видимо, пустят. Блин, тут столько всяких торговцев, а ты что продаешь?
What you looking for? Whatever it is, I got it.
Солнечные очки. Окей. Жидкое солнце. А мне оно надо? Ну окей.
Thanks.
Hey, come back anytime, lady.
Честно говоря, понятия не имею, зачем мне это надо.
Here's what I can offer you today.
Так, это мы уже покупали. Так, жидкое солнце, банка газировки.
Thanks.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Вот у нас тут всякого вон уже набрали. Жидкое солнце вот. Вот 90 стоит. Бустер скорости. А, нажмите Е. А я все не то нажимал. Сейчас посмотрим. Такие мы летим, летим и... Оп, и вот он бустер скорости пошел. Ладно, от него толку, честно говоря, немного. К тому же у меня он там как-то странно быстро начал падать... эти, как их называется-то? Заправка. Вот, кстати, торговый квартал. А здесь вот дофига всего. И здесь вот еще что-то. Куда мы летим вообще? Мы летим сюда. Вопрос, ну ладно, нет, не будем. Сейчас пойдем по квесту, а уж потом как-нибудь и... Оу. Вообще теоретически мы должны каким-то образом все время перемещаться по вот этим вот, как бы их обозвать-то. А где, простите, парковка? А, вот она. Ну вот, все места заняты. Так. Как всегда. Не здесь, что ли? Не на этой высоте? Все-таки я думаю, что перфокарт тут больше. Так. Сюда надо все-таки до конца топать. Потому что мы с вами очень мало где побывали еще, но перфокарт мы уже набрали 16 штук. Так, а здесь явно не это. Че я деньгами что-то так разбрасываюсь, как будто прям вау-вау, у меня полно всего можно тратить куда хочешь. Здесь? Да, здесь. Порванная книга. Так. Еще разик. Да что ж такое-то вот? Все-таки надо сначала вот сюда добежать, забрать, потом сюда забежать, забрать, потом только сюда. Ладно, будем бегать, чё. Ну, если, блин, геймплей предполагает перемещение очень-очень-очень сильно, что мы должны бегать. Все, мы здесь все собрали. Теперь пойдем искать, куда нам. Миссис Октавиус-Батлер.
I'm the delivery driver. I'm here to pick up something.
Yes, you're here to take our original corbeille.
Huh?
It's a painting, dear. You'll be taking me and Mr. Butler, too.
I don't think I'm supposed to take passengers.
What is all this nonsense? Mr. Octavius-Butler, this was all supposed to be arranged. Didn't you tell the company that we simply can't let this painting out of our sight?
I did, my love, I did. There must be some confusion. I'm sure our young driver friend will consent to take us. It won't be a problem, and we'd hate to raise a complaint. Is that not right, young miss?
I guess so.
Let's be going then. I want to see our new apartment as soon as possible. Apparently, Trisha and the Joneses have moved in next door already. And I don't want her spreading gossip about our new home and how it still smells like smoked fish. Oh my, this is cozy. I've never been in a vehicle like this. Very retro.
I agree. Very nice indeed. Do you understand us, young lady, or should we speak slower?
I understand fine.
Dear, you must be very curious, are you not? How a woman like me and an android like Mr. Octavius-Butler met.
Sure.
Well, I can tell from your accent that you're not from the city, but we're quite enlightened here, you know. Isn't that right, Mr. Octavius-Butler?
That's right, my love.
Some might say that Mr. Octavius-Batler is human passing, but I don't care about that. I love him for who he is inside, not what his outer skin is made of.
It's a polymer plastic.
Oh, you are hilarious. What was I saying? Oh yes, we met at a charity fundraiser. We both work for Life Corp. I'm in HR, and Mr. Octavius-Batler is in acquisitions. We had executive offices next door. We started meeting for coffee, and one thing led to another.
Wow.
And now, just a week until our 5th anniversary, we're on our way to our new home. Aren't you happy for us?
Yeah, definitely.
We're suddenly happier than the family that's moving out.
Oh, don't. All that again. This area is up and coming now. The people living there couldn't afford it, and they wouldn't fit in either. With hypergentrification, they're forced out instantly instead of being pushed out over months and years. It's a short, sharp shock, but it's for the best for everyone. People who argue against free markets don't really believe in freedom.
What freedom does this bring to the people who can't plan for a future?
That's just life in Nivalis. If you don't like it, go live somewhere else. Not everyone is suited for life in the city.
Some people need to live here.
Well, maybe in the nice places, but who needs to live in the filth of the marrow? No one stays there without good reason. And the reason is they all dream of getting rich with some scheme or other to make their way up to the spire. That's the Nivalis dream. Our society has 1 million slots, and each must be filled. Every time someone moves up a peg, someone fills in the gap behind them.
And every time someone at the bottom slips, where do they go? I read in the holocrons yesterday that the most common food in the marrow is now roach meat kebabs, noodles with rat.
Those kinds of people love street food. No offense, dear.
None taken. I love a maggot pizza. We're almost at our destination.
Splendid.
Так, и что?
You see, Mr. Octavius-Batler? Look at this fabulous place. Different and together, but separate. That's how we exist together in this city without all the systems breaking down.
That's what they used to say about androids, you know.
Oh, don't hearken back to your revolutionary days again. You have rights now, just like humans. Androids are just a part of society, low and high. We're all the same, you know.
As long as we all have the same bank balance.
Well, you're welcome to give away all your money to the orphans and the rat children. You can come and stay in my penthouse as long as you take off your shoes and have a shower before you touch me.
Very generous of you, my love.
Have either of you ever actually been to the Marrow?
Oh, heavens no, dear. I have family in the Spire, and Mr. Octavius-Batler is from a very distinguished line of androids. He's descended from the very first Cora models.
Wait, what does that mean? Why do you mention Cora?
It's just a saying, isn't it, Mr. Octavius-Batler?
In a way.
It means he's refined, dear, just like me. We have no prejudice here. We're very enlightened people in the city, you know.
Yeah, you said that before.
Do you think the family will still be there when we arrive?
I shouldn't think so. 2 hours of rent at peak rate and they'd be bankrupt. I'm sure they're long gone, either moved on or forced out by Corpsec for violating their lease.
I bet they'll be somewhere nice. Not everyone ends up in the marrow, you know.
Maybe one day they'll seize the means of production down there.
Oh, you are witty. The production of mold burgers and rat salad. No offense, dear.
Yeah, none taken.
Thank you for getting us to our destination, driver. It's been fun to drive in a vehicle that's much more rustic than our limo. Our painting made it here safely, too. And what a lovely neighborhood.
Quite so.
О. Так, я должен вернуться к Хова, но здесь опять очень много всего можно собрать, и я этим сейчас займусь. Правда, не уверен, что меня везде здесь пустят. Здесь я могу собрать только эту часть. Для этих ребят нужна парковка здесь. Понятно. Так, еще 3 осталось. 3 перфокарточки. Так, еще раз. Блин, надо как-то научиться запоминать это дело, потому что... Все. Попробую-ка я сюда все-таки залезть. Да, нас все-таки на ту сторону перевозят. Не обязательно лететь. Значит, сможем здесь все оббегать. Так, бегу до конца, спускаюсь вниз. Окей. Куда мы едем? Воу-воу-воу, мы куда-то прям нормально едем. Ну, окей. Куда нас перебросило-то? Ладно, придется здесь пробежать еще теперь. Я и не знал, что так работает штука.
Hi, so what is your star sign, please?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
I am instigating a mating ritual. Tell me, did it hurt?
Did what hurt?
When you hurtled to Earth from orbit?
Do you mean when I fell from heaven?
Affirmative. I require an answer, humanoid.
I'm not really interested. Sorry.
I will find the required combination of vocalizations to entice you for romantic relations.
I'm no expert on romance, but even I know that's not how it works.
Incorrect. Please listen carefully to the following statement. If I could rearrange the alphabet, I would require the vowel U and the vowel I to be contiguous.
Do you want some advice?
Affirmative.
If you want to talk to someone you like, try asking their name. And introduce yourself, too.
I am Douglas. Name, please.
Nice to meet you, Douglas. I am Rania. Maybe try to ask questions in a less aggressive way.
Rania, please touch my carbon fiber endoframe.
Why would I do that, Douglas?
Because it's made of boyfriend material.
Okay, that is a little funny. But I'm afraid you're not what I'm looking for, Douglas. And I'm not even looking anyway.
Very well. I shall continue to be alone.
Как-то странно, все обычно пропадают, а он тут типа остался. О, нам же еще обратно бежать. Зато мы собрали 20 штук. 20 штук. Двадцать перфокарт. Блин, я что-то не понимаю. Все понимаю. Все-таки надо добежать до туда, потому что сюда что-то мне не очень хочется. Возвращаться, там все равно столько же бежать. Кстати, вот, а если сюда он не появится здесь? Нет, не появится. То есть реально от своего, как он там, хова лучше не удаляться сильно далеко, потому что к нему потом придется сильно далеко возвращаться. Так, по-моему, это здесь. Ладно, ждем. Да, ехать обратно тоже как бы не близко. Но нам еще вот здесь вот две штучки собрать надо чего-то. Да, еще одну перфокарту вот нашли. То есть фактически у нас их сейчас 21 штука. Возможно, нам за это что-нибудь еще обломится. О, редкая видеоигровая кассета. Можем теперь игру снова сдать за 100 монеточек. Блин, я что-то не пойму, как... Почему не проходим? Все на месте. Нет, не на месте. Это не наш звездолет. Вот теперь на месте.
God, this is why I'm not a taxi driver.
I didn't like them.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't think they would like automata or dogs.
Or anyone poorer than them, less educated, less well-connected, less stuck up. Different in any way.
But one of them was an android.
I know, Camus.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Did you really eat maggot pizza?
No, Camus. I was playing along.
Oh, a joke. I laugh at them.
Me too. It's all we can do.
So... It is very quiet. It makes me nervous.
We can listen to the ad streams if you like.
Are they interesting?
Sure, if you want to learn all about everything we can never afford.
What about music?
No thanks. We can check the weather feed if you like.
If you want it, I can put it on.
Fine, but we're not tuning into any of the Corp music feeds. They're all ads and Corp-approved pop stars. They sound so empty, hollow.
How do we find other feeds? I only know about Corp channels.
The radio, Camus.
The what?
An electromagnetic wave of a frequency between about 300 kilohertz and 300 megahertz. You can tune that in, right?
Yes, I have found it. I'm hearing it now. How strange.
It's the easiest way to broadcast without the corpse shutting you down. They've been playing music with radio waves for thousands of years, you know.
How did you know?
Mom told me if I ever visited Nivalis, I should tune into the pirate radio. She said it was the only good thing about the city. Go ahead, play something over the speakers.
What about this?
I like it. Maybe something a bit more relaxed, though.
I know this one. I like the bit that goes ba ba ba.
Yeah, it's nice, Camus, but let's see what else there is.
Oh, what about this?
Do we know who this is?
No, it is radio.
Right, sorry. Dumb question.
Do you like this one more? I like this one.
I like it too, but keep searching.
There is one more.
Yes, this is perfect. Mom would have liked this.
We have a new job coming in.
From Control? He normally calls.
The checksum confirms it's Cloudpunk. I have a nav point.
Let's go then.
Ну что ж, я думаю, что на этом как раз мы с вами завершим и уже в Cloudpunk уже полетим в следующей серии. Спасибо, что смотрели. До следующей серии. Пока.